What's going on, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Welcome back to another video. New setup, kind of weird. I've got a full flat screen TV in my kitchen, which you're sitting on top of right now. But yeah, how's it going? We're making pizza. I've already done kind of some of the legwork. I've got some dough. Now, I'm gonna be honest, okay? That dough does not give me the best of hopes. It is very. If I was a more experienced kind of dough maker, I'd probably understand what's wrong with it, or if there's a problem with it. But I don't know. So we're gonna play it by ear. This pizza may turn out real rough, okay? But it's at least a dough ball. I just don't know how the consistency of it's gonna be and if it's gonna rise properly. We got bacon in the oven. I'm gonna make the tomato sauce. Like I said, I kind of did some of the legwork here, so I can kind of cut this video down so it's not hours long. So, all really gotta do is just combine everything. I'm not really following a recipe. I just more so was like what's usually in tomato sauce, like garlic, oregano, basil, that sort of thing. I'm just gonna throw this all in a bowl and then kind of taste it and gauge where I need to go from there. And then afterwards, I really don't gotta do anything else. Really, I'm just doing a banana pepper, bacon pizza. I thought about throwing some onions on there, but then I'm like, I don't know. I don't usually throw onions on that pizza when I order it from Domino's. So figure it out. We'll just ignore that, okay? Just keep going. Sauce on me hands. I'm glad this is a tomato sauce because this said crushed red tomatoes. Okay, guys, I'm gonna be honest with you. This is crushed red tomatoes. The recipe I first looked at was like, yeah, use crushed red tomatoes. And I was like, oh, and then the other recipe was like, you should use tomato sauce. And I was like, oh, well, this I don't think it's gonna be tomato sauce, but that is just a sauce. Okay, it's just a paste. There's nothing in there. Okay, there's no like solids in that can at all. Where do I go in here from? I mean, it really don't matter, right? I actually don't know if my can opener is gonna be able to cut this. Did I just break my can opener? That would be crazy. Watch me. Okay, there we go. Just took a little legwork. This doesn't inspire me with a lot of confidence. I'm gonna be honest with you. My can opener is really struggling with this can, and this looks like it's gonna be a pain to get. Wasn't. Now something tells me this is a spoon time. Okay. Ooh, that bacon smells fantastic. I'm going in with an entire tub of tomato. A lot of what we're using, I'm just going to be using all of it, except for the garlic, because I think I got too much garlic, but I can use that garlic in other recipes. Not too pressed about it. Dang, there's still so much. That's a thick paste, I'm not gonna lie. Off my there we go. I'm just gonna leave that spoon in that can in case I need it later. Now, I guess we gotta cut up this garlic. I don't know how fine I have to go. I need not a steak knife. A steak knife. I'm gonna reorganize my knives, guys, while I've got y'all here. Dang, all these steak knives? Okay, well, this is the knife I wanted. I just pulled out like 5 steak knives. I was like, I've got 6 slots in that bottom row, and 5 of them are steak knives. Okay, how many cloves of garlic? How many? I'm gonna go with. Okay, here's the deal. I've made stuff with too much garlic at one time, and it like almost killed my cousin. So we're gonna play it safe. Try to make it so you can see what I'm doing. I'm gonna slice this super thin. That's just how we're gonna do it, I guess. I love me some good garlic, man. Garlic smells so fantastic. I'm trying to slice it as thin as my big hands will let me. Being precise is not usually in my repertoire of abilities to do. The growing moment, guys. Yeah, and once I've sliced it thin enough, I think I'll bring out a big dice and kind of dice it. Just to try to pastify it if I can. How much longer we got? We got 11 minutes on the bacon. I'm basically timing myself based off how the bacon is. So when the bacon's done, everything should be good to go. Try not to cut off the tips. That would be bad for the video. Okay. Let's whip out the big dice just to do a rough chop. I don't know how people turn it into like a paste. Do they just keep cutting until it's like pastified? I just want it in enough little slices. Not be clumps when I bite into it. I'll be honest, I'm cooking for myself, and I don't think I'm really gonna mind a big clump of garlic. I really enjoy strong flavors. The more it kind of punches me in the face, the better. There's still some big chunks in there, but that's fine for me. That's all that matters in cooking. As long as you're cooking for somebody else, you know. They want to do more. Again, I'm not really doing measurements. We're just gonna kind of. Dang, there's a lot of oregano in this thing, dude. Oh my god. I don't know if y'all saw how much I poured in there. I felt like a lot. But evidently, it wasn't even like a fourth of that. Now, this basil scares me because it has this top, right, that you're supposed to rip off. See that? You see the clear thing? That was not sealed on here. So if somebody's laced my basil, I'm in for a bad time. I'm gonna give a nice, just 2 big healthy pinches. Heck, I'll even go 3 in there. The salt and the sugar, I think I'm gonna have to taste as I go. Because you can always add more. You can't add less. Let's combine this. Nice mix. Ooh, this smells fantastic. I do think I'm gonna add more of basically everything, I think. And I knew there was a reason I kept this spoon around. It's covered in tomato paste. This might skew my taste, but get this off the best I can. Okay. Go in here, give it a nice little swoosh. Tap tap. Don't want to get it on my mic. I mean, that's pretty good. What could I add to it? Maybe more salt. It's really sweet. I don't think it's gonna need any sugar. I definitely think I can add more spices and not really worry too much about it. Like, why is the basil on the bottom so much fresher? Well, I guess because it was sealed properly. Now, obviously, this is too much sauce for pizza, so I will be making spaghetti at some point. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Ooh, oh my god, I got a raw garlic clove. Okay. Next time, we mince the garlic up a little more. Whatever I just bit into was a gigantic piece of garlic. And that stuff started burning immediately. But, we're looking good. Okay, let me do a little bit of cleanup. We got 7 minutes on the clock. I'm not gonna throw any sugar in it. I don't need it. Done with all this. I don't think I should need anything else. I got 2 cloves of garlic. We'll have to figure out what to do with that later. Okay. Trash. I guess I can show y'all my setup once I get all this taken care of. Do I need to cut up anything? I don't think I do. What's my nose running? I don't understand. Okay. So I could do a little more cleaning, but sauce. Okay, what do we need? We need the fresh moz. I got a ball of mozzarella. I've never messed with this before. Again, doing a lot of stuff outside my realm of usuality. The realm of stuff I usually do. Try not to flash out. I'm gonna be honest. Okay. So jalapenos. I was like, I got 2 different peppers here, and one of them I'm not supposed to be using. You save the pickled jalapenos for a later time. Okay. Now, I think when you use a pizza stone, you're supposed to get the pizza stone hot in the beginning, but I don't want to take as many. I want to mitigate the risk of failure as much as I can. So, here we go. I got 5 minutes. 5 minutes to kill. 5 minutes to just mess around. I can show y'all the setup. I don't know if any of y'all care, if any of y'all are tech people or not. Oh, but that's a full flat screen TV. You know how it is. Sitting on my countertop, got the full desktop. You get the whole setup tour, man. Look at that. You can see all my dirty dishes too. Actually, not that many. I'm actually filming. But yeah. Oh, anytime anything I got a bad HDMI cord plugged up with this. Anytime anything hits it, it causes it to freak out. I'm actually gonna remove the filter on this camera and see what happens. See how far the range is. Oh wow. I don't know. I don't know if that's a better angle because it really just shows the. I mean, honestly, that's kind of nice, but it kind of avoids the black bars. What's this other crop do? Adds more black bars. Hold on. Let me add a new crop. I gotta get up here, sorry. Call it kitchen. And then, actually, I don't know. Maybe I just leave it like that. Maybe I just take off all the filters. I mean, it got rid of the black bars, and I really think, actually, if I'm thinking about it, all it did was make the black bars not black bars, and you can see the whole kitchen. I mean, this is actually, I kind of like this. Now, all I gotta figure out is how to not kill my forehead with this hat. Ooh, let me check on the bacon. Ooh, it's getting nice and crispy. A lot of it's fat, so I only put like 4 bacon strips in there, and I cut them up as I went. So, we got little bacon bits. I guess we can check up on the dough. Cause like I said, this is, if it's gonna go wrong somewhere, it's gonna go wrong here, okay? And I definitely think it's gonna go wrong, guys. Okay. Here's the deal. That's the joy of cooking, right? If you mess up, as long as you don't poison yourself, you call that a win, okay? I'm a very optimistic guy. I'm just gonna go ahead and spread this, okay, guys? Because it's definitely not inflating as I think it should be. I overshot it, guys. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I could have lied to y'all. Do I need to spray this with oil? I don't know, guys. We're gonna spray it with oil. Like I said, kind of just playing it by ear. I'd rather spray it too much than too little. Do I need to flour my hands for this? I guess we will. We'll throw some flour on our hands. I'll grab this whole thing and just bring it over here. Okay. So the way the pizza actually, I think I can just hand spread it. I don't have a rolling pin or anything. It's real sticky on the edges. Which I spread it. I don't know how much dough I'm supposed to, how thick it's supposed to. What I do, just to try to keep from contaminating my other flour. When it's starting to get too thin, I can see it through it. That's probably problematic. Yeah, I mean that's spread enough. I see in pizza videos all the time where they stab the dough. I don't know if I need to or not, but I'm going to, just because I got a minute to kill. Actually, those got a little more give to it than I'd probably like, to be honest. Okay, if I'm being honest, all I probably needed to do was add more flour, but here's the deal, okay? The recipe that I was loosely following was like, if it just, usually we add a cup of flour more, okay? And, I added a half a cup of flour more, and, it wasn't looking any better. But it was also firm enough that I was like, I don't know if I need to add more or not. That's been thoroughly stabbed through. It's definitely been the London, guys. We got 40 seconds on the bacon. That bacon doesn't need 40 seconds. Oh shoot, we'll keep it on 400 because I gotta figure out how high to cook this pizza. Look at that. You got a view of the oven and I didn't even have to mess with it. Okay. Mouse and stuff is over here. So I'm gonna get up close and personal real fast. Now, this recipe that's guided me so far says to preheat 425 and bake for 13 to 15 minutes. Okay. It is time to start assembling. I need this bowl for when I bake cookies. I'm gonna do that right after this video. Oh, I think you can tell how smoky it is in my room. Or in here. Okay. So, the ways we're gonna do this, we're gonna go sauce first. Nice little mixy mix. Bam. The thick sauce is a real thick sauce. Actually, you might not even need more. I'm gonna go another scoop, but you probably, if you were following along with if you're making your own pizza, you probably don't want it this. We're adventurous in my house. Nice spread. I'm gonna try to leave enough for the crust. I need to send more sauce this one. I don't know if this is too much crust showing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think I should leave like half an inch, maybe. That should be good. I have so much sauce. Holy crap, that made so much. Take off the mic. Just not fly off my head. That'd be fantastic. Oh, this thing really, like, I got a big head, guys, and this hat does not. It stretches, but it cracks. So it cracks on my forehead. I know I cut out for most of that, so you didn't hear any of that. But now I'm gonna use this full ball of mozzarella because I've got nothing else to use it on. So hopefully this goes good. Should I grate this? I'm gonna grate it. Or we're gonna attempt to grate it. It may not grate. I have a little hand grater in here somewhere, right there. Okay. Got some fresh mozzie. I'm gonna go over there for. It's great and fairly good, but it's also just coming off in clumps. It was great and hold on, maybe if I give it more pressure. It's definitely what we were lacking, guys. We were lacking pressure, okay? I didn't tell it was the firstborn son of the family and it really needed to succeed. Sure. Okay. Dude, so like I don't know if y'all can see. Part of it's grating fantastic, but the parts that aren't on the grater are kind of just getting like pushed like like they're just kind of coming off in giant chunks. Honestly, what's the negatives of just throwing a giant chunk of mozzie on your pizza? Guys, would it be absurd for me just to throw this whole ball like in the center of my pizza? Probably, right? I shouldn't do that. Pizza's ready. Or the oven's ready, not the pizza's ready. I really want to get these edges because I feel like I'm missing them. This stuff is just not grating very. Like, it grates great and then it just starts disintegrating. What's the... Okay, actually, this is going so well. Hold on. That was the problem. It was too big. I know this might be a lot of cheese for somebody, but I really like cheese. I won't lie. I debated. Okay, actually. Okay. It gets so hard to grate once it gets like. Hold on. I form this into a ball. Man, that's like Play-Doh. I don't think that did. No, it's not. I'm just smearing it. Okay, guys. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm kind of over the grater. The grater worked fine. It needs, what I think it needs, I need firmer cheese. And I definitely don't have that. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna throw giant chunks around the edges. Like I said, I don't want to use most of it. Actually, this is a whole ball. There's no way I'm using the rest of this. I guess we can give a raw taste test. No, it's like string cheese. That's not the best mozzarella I've ever had. Very flavorless. My hands are covered in cheese, so I can't open the jar. There we go. I don't know whether to go bacon first or pepper first. I guess what we'll do. How hot is this pan? Sorry, this was me gauging if I could pick it up or not. Okay, I'm gonna try to get this away from the fat as much as possible. So I'm tilting the pan back and then I'm scraping. I can't really see where the bacon's going on the pizza because I can't see the pizza. So as you can see, the bacon all went on a single part of the pizza, which is not bad. Actually, we can reuse this. Where's my rag at? Where is that rag? Oh, it's over here. I was like, where's my rag to clean my stuff off? Oh, okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to take. Oh, dude, this bacon is crisped so well. Oh my god. I'm begging this dough to work, man. I am begging. This pizza could go crazy. Holy crap. Okay. So I've got to basically juice. We basically just have to. I have to get all the juice off this, I think. And I'm not gonna cut it up. I'm just gonna. I have a pizza cutter, so it'll get cut when I have pizza. Here's the deal. When I want extra peppers, I don't have to pay like $3 extra from Domino's. Honestly, I could have made my own stuffed crust, but I mean, nothing's stopping me. But okay. I want to make sure I get 100% pepper coverage, okay? Okay. Now what if I tried to like... How far would this... Nah, I won't. Not this time. Not with this dough that I'm really unsure if it's going to work even or not. Okay, guys, well, I'll give y'all a close-up. Okay, it's not really a looker, but it smells fantastic. Okay. The recipe says 15 to 20 minutes. Actually, no, it says like 12 to 13 or something like that. I don't know. 13 to 15. Okay. So, guys, well, I mean, hopefully that's the end of it. I think a little messy. Certainly. There's still peppers left, and I was really hoping to use more of these peppers, but 12-inch pizza, I guess, doesn't get a lot of peppers. Ooh. Now, I gotta do a little bit of cleaning, and then this pizza's gonna get done. I'm gonna show you all the results, and then I'm going to make cookies right after this. So I'm gonna hold y'all hostage for the next 13 minutes as I basically just go around cleaning my kitchen. Yeah, welcome to the South. I keep whole things of mason jars just lying around. Some of these are unusable. You wonder why. I can show you. And no, I'm not. It's not the most appealing thing, and I don't want to ruin my appetite. Okay, so that's a good one. This is a good one. Looks like these back ones are. Yeah. Now it's a matter of just transferring this without making a mess. I think I need a smaller spoon. I need a more directable spoon. Like this one. Get a point. Still not perfect, but we can clean that up. Okay, we can clean that up. Not bad. There's a whole clump of garlic I can see. Okay, actually, if I just don't put it against the lid of the jar, we're fine. And I only need one jar, I think. Maybe two. Very chunky sauce, not gonna lie. Spoon off. If you're wondering why I always skirt around, this is a weak portion of my floor, and I'm trying not to go through it. We live a little on the edge here. Well, you know what? I'll just go ahead and use 2 jars because that one I'm gonna have leftovers based on how that's going. But honestly, for what I spent, this is a pretty good amount of sauce. I got enough for a whole pizza and 2 pasta dishes. Honestly, that's probably like I can make 3 if I really. If I hadn't stacked that 1 jar with all of it, I probably could have made 3 jars and had pasta for 3 nights. How much of that is like? Okay, that ball done. I made so many dishes. Let me go ahead. Take this away. Wait, what is this one? Oh, this is the dirty one. Well, it's not necessarily dirty. Also, I have flour caked on my knuckles. It just has like rust on it. Okay. Let's use the all-purpose rag to kind of clean up the edge here. We'll have to get a new rag before I record the cookie. Already kind of just kind of a mess. I mean, not bad. Like, I'll get you a better view so it doesn't look skewed. like a jar and a half. It's a pretty good amount of sauce left over. I'm gonna put this where you're supposed to put Cokes and stuff in your fridge. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. What's going on, guys? How's it going? I didn't skip 4 minutes. I skipped like 3. I just went and sat on my couch for a couple minutes. We got 35 seconds on the clock. I'm gonna do a little pregame peek. Okay, so I see one thing where I messed up. We did not oil the crust, and that's why my crust is not looking too good. Everything else looks fantastic. The crust, okay, here we go. Moment of truth. Y'all can't see it, but I definitely can. Honestly, I feel like this could cook for longer. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I feel like that could cook for longer. Like, firm. Cheese is melted. Smells pretty good. Not gonna lie. I won't keep y'all in suspense. I should let this cool down for a second. Okay, that dough had a little bit too much give. Okay, can you? Here's what we're gonna do. I'm going to spin this to get to that angle because that corner has a lot less crust, and we're gonna go in there. We're gonna put this down. We're gonna mitigate the risk to my hands. Okay, hold on. I gotta move this back. Okay. This is gonna get everything, I think. Nice little. Okay. On this side. Okay, we've cut through. Guess we can. Okay, we immediately lost a banana. So, our moment of. Not too bad. Doesn't look. Spin it. Wait. Spin it to get the angle I want. Oh my god. Okay. So, next time we're using a different bread recipe. That's for sure. One that's more reliable. Dough is scalding, by the way. But I'm willing to hurt myself if it means it's good for the video. Okay, so initial thoughts. The dough sucks. We're gonna be blunt here. The dough, real rough. However, everything else about this pizza is fantastic. And it does so, like, the initial bite, you get a lot of the dough, and it's real bad. Not great. But afterwards, you just get hit with my really strong tomato sauce. And then the nice crispy bacon and the peppers take over. So it's not hateable, okay? I don't hate it. Honestly, it's kind of, like I said, if I had a better dough, this might be like super good. Does give me hope that I can cook this. Wait. It's kind of. I gotta talk into the mic, otherwise it doesn't. I'm going in for a second bite. Maybe that'll change my opinions. Find out. Doing a full. Did I set this for 13 or 15 minutes? No, guys, hold on. Hold on. Maybe I'm being unfair. No, this dough is actually just really bad tasting. I'm gonna throw this back in. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna throw this back in. We're gonna try to do it. Okay. The initial test showed tomato sauce, fantastic. Peppers and bacon, I knew I was gonna enjoy. Cheese, pretty good. The dough needs more flavor. Definitely needs more flavor. And texturally, it's not what I want from my pizza. We're gonna attempt to salvage the dough. Now, I could take a pizza cutter and I could just cut off this middle section and probably have a pretty good time. However, I want to enjoy the crust. I want to enjoy the whole pizza. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this bad boy. I'm gonna throw it back in for maybe another 5 minutes. Maybe that'll actually give the crust some more time to kind of. As long as nothing burns on the top, I think we're good. That's really what my goal is. My goal is to not burn anything on the top. Anything else is just a positive, I feel like. I'll be back in 5 minutes to test out my new creation. Yeah, guys. What's up, everybody? It's been, we got 30 seconds on the clock. I don't know if this did anything. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm just gonna go ahead and pull it out because why wait the full 5 minutes when I can just taste test it now? This video is kind of dragging out, so we're gonna end it here. It's really garlicky. Nothing on top is burnt. Honestly, it just smells even better because the banana peppers got a little more toasted. I'm really hoping it's kind of toasted at the bottom. Nah, the bottom's just not changing color. Actually, it's a little more dense. Oh. Yeah, okay. So, noted. Bread, weakest link. Need better bread. If we have better bread, the pizza's gonna be insane. Otherwise, yeah, the bread's the problem. The bread is a real issue. But I mean, obviously, we couldn't go wrong with the toppings. So. I'm gonna pose for a thumbnail. You know, guys. I'm just gonna go ahead. Videos all over the place, but that's just because I'm like, that's just me. That's just me. I'll eat another slice. I'm crazy like that. We'll go for a big one. I don't expect this crust to hold up. The sad part. Like, that's the worst part about it, is it, like, texturally, it just does not have the strength it needs to, like, hold. Like, dude, it's just ripping. I want this piece. Okay. Oh my god! You know what it does? The dough has the taste of the, like, little pizza kits you can buy for your kids. That's exactly what this dough tastes like. It just tastes like the cold version of that, or like the warm version of that. Oh, what is this? Oh, it is pizza. Okay. Okay, this is hot, so that's why I'm hesitating on picking it up. I do want to try this. Ooh, yeah, we're putting that back down. That is so hot. Where's my spatula at? Y'all think our rice cooker would burn? Or a rice spatula? Figured out a way around it. Okay, here we go. Now I can get an actual taste test. I wanted to show y'all the bottom, but I don't think I can. Here, let me eat this part, and then I'll show you all the bottom if I can. Well, that was messy. Mm. But I'll be honest, we did a fantastic job on that sauce. That sauce is divine. The bacon is also cooked so well. Here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna burn my hands for y'all, but oh my god, we just dropped the whole sauce thing on the ground. It's split in half. The sauce is just leaking through. Yeah, as you can see, the sauce, like the bottom didn't even toast. I gotta go ahead and eat this. This is causing such a mess. Y'all gotta get out of the way. It's so hot. You can actually see how hot it is. All in my hand. Apron's gonna have to get unfortunate. Well guys, I'm gonna end the video here. So I can take thumbnails and upload it and stuff. And I can get started on the cookies. For a first attempt at a pizza, not bad. I don't hate it. The crust is the crust is the weakest link, and it's also the only thing I feel like I need to improve on. Really, like I really like the sauce. The sauce is nice. It's strong. Obviously you can't go wrong with the bacon and jalapeno, or the bacon and banana peppers. Can't mess that up. The Mozzie does what the Mozzie is supposed to do. Okay, it adds cheese to the pizza. The only downside is that there's tomato sauce on my floor. I'm not stepping close. You can tell it just did not brown. This recipe for dough was just bad. I have to I'm not taking the fault for it. I mean, I'll take some of it, but I'm not taking all of it, okay? Recipe was not the best. I mean, it's serviceable. It made the pizza, okay? But it very much is just bread. It's like bread with pizza on it, or bread with like toppings on it. I guess is what bread is, but y'all know what I mean. Like I took a thicker piece of white bread, made it a little denser, and then put toppings on it. So guys, that's the end of this video. Where did I put that rag at? Dude, I'm losing this rag. I don't even know where it's going. I'm ending the video, guys. I'm ending the video. I'm gonna make a thumbnail. I'm gonna upload it. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. I know, bit jank. However, let me know how y'all think of the video quality. If this is a better angle, this is just a better video overall. That's maybe sick. Because then I can keep doing. Maybe I'll do this again. Okay? Maybe I'll put the flat screen in the kitchen again. Anyway, guys, that's it. I'm gonna go. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Where's my mouse at? Where's my mouse at? Oh.